Music for a child's heart, body, and mind.
Hello everyone, happy holiday. How is the learning coming along? I hope you're all having fun at home. Yes, we are back to our lessons again today. Today we are looking at idiomatic expressions. When we talk about idiomatic expressions, the first thing that should come to your mind is figures of speech. They all fall under the same category. We've treated various figures of speech in the past. So right now, we are looking at idiomatic or idioms. Now, when we talk about idiomatic expressions, you're talking about the use of words or languages to describe something that is sometimes different from the original context of the word you're talking about. For instance, there is always a word in that statement or sentence that will always give you a clue on or of what you're expected to do. So an idiom is a group of words that means something that is different from the original meaning of the words in the group. So idioms are the same as idiomatic expressions. Now let's take a look at expressions. The root word there is express. That's the verb. It means to show, as in to explain, to portray, to pass a message to someone. So that's what we mean when we talk about expression. You're like expressing yourself. You're communicating with someone. So some of these words are words you're familiar with. Some of the statements are stuff you already know without someone telling you. Just that you may not really know that this is the category in which they fall in. So we have the first one, to be all ears. Now when we talk about to be all ears, there is always, like what I said, there is always a word or a statement that gives you an idea of what is expected. Yes. When we hear ears, what comes to your mind? Listening or to listen. So when we hear to be all ears, now sometimes in the classroom the teacher comes in and he or she is like, can I have your ears? Of course, you know that you're not expected to cut off your ears and hand over to the teacher. You're not expected to do that. So what is actually expected of you? Your attention. It means you should stop everything you're doing and then pay attention to the teacher. So in other words, to be all ears means to listen attentively or to pay attention. We have to get into hot water. Now let's look at this scenario. Sometimes you come to school in the morning and for one reason or the other, your homework is not done. Sometimes when you come up and you're like, the dog ate my assignment, the cat peed on it, my baby trashed it, and all that and all that. You know all those stories you always tell us. So, and you know that failure to do that gets you into trouble. You know that without even someone telling you, you already know that you're already in a kettle, you're already in a boiling cauldron. Yes, so to get into hot water simply means to get into serious trouble. Then we have the other one, to give up the ghost. Ghosts, when you hear about ghosts, the first thing that comes to your mind should be death. Someone had died. Remember those days? Okay, remember when we lost our great-grandmother or we lost our grandmas and all that? And then the first thing that you start thinking, oh, maybe she will come up in her spirit to come and talk to me. Stuff like that. So when we hear about to give up the ghost, it means to die. We have another word that means to die as well, though it's not written here, to kick the bucket. Yes, that one is not here. To give up the ghost or to kick the bucket. They all mean the same thing. Then we have at a snail's pace. The first thing that comes to your mind when you hear of the word snail is slow, to be very slow. Understand that snail and sloth are two different animals, and both of them stand for significant meanings. Snail represents slow, to be slow in doing something, while sloth, on the other hand, represents laziness. Now, both of them are two different things. So at a snail's pace means to be very slow. A bundle of nerves. You know what nerves is? Nerves are the little connections that connect your blood and everything that works in your organ, inside of your body and all that. So to be a bundle of nerves means you're so jittery, you're not at peace, you're not at rest, you're so nervous, you're so worried. There could be a cause, but at that point, that's just who you are. Then a slap in the face, a slap in the face. Not a literal slap, not that someone just got up, raised his or her hand and landed on your cheek. No, that's not the slap we mean here. A slap in the face means for someone to do something so annoying without even showing any measure of respect to you. That's what we mean when we say a slap in the face. So a slap in the face here means an insult. So to deliver the goods, a lot of us in the business line, a lot of us whose parents are in the business line will understand this easier. To deliver the goods. It means to meet up a deadline or schedule. To meet up a deadline, you're asked to supply something or you're asked to turn in your assignment first thing Monday morning, and by that Monday morning, you are able to deliver the goods, meaning you are able to meet up a deadline given to you or a schedule that has been set or planned. We have more idioms here. We have more idioms. We have on the go. She's always on the go. We have people like that. They are always in a hurry. So, to be on the go means to always be in a hurry. Then we have to dig one's own grave. A lot of us get into trouble when we use our mouth to say what we aren't expected to say. Sometimes a person digs his or her own grave by maybe giving a false witness. You went there when it happened, you were only asked, you should have said that the way you saw it, or I'm not really aware, but because you're trying to support a friend or show solidarity to a friend, you're like accepting or painting up stories that you're not aware, that you're not sure of. And in the end, when the matter eventually gets investigated, you find out that you just implicated yourself, you just landed yourself into trouble. Then we have other ones. We have tied to one's wife's aprons. Yeah, this is a little bit strange. This is not part of our everyday words. To be tied to one's wife's aprons. It means you are being controlled, to be controlled by a person's wife or a woman, or to be under the control of someone else. Then we have all hell broke loose, confusion and pandemonium everywhere. Maybe in a riot scene and all that. Then at 6s and 7s, this is pure English idiom. At 6s and 7s, this is the language of the ship. This is a pirate's language, not just anyhow language. Those of you who are familiar with your your movies on pirates and all those buccaneers in the sea and all that, this is actually their language. At 6s and 7s, a state of confusion and disorder. Everywhere is in disarray. There is a fight, maybe the enemy ship is coming, and you're like, everybody get ready the cannon, and everywhere just running helter skelter and all over the place. So that's what we mean here. I'm sure you had fun. Below, you are going to get the activity to follow up in the classwork segments. I'm quite impressed with what I've seen so far. So far, I need you to do more. I need you to do better than you've previously done. To have a wonderful time. Stay safe.